Well, YouTube, we did it. First episode, picked up our one player, Carles Gil, and what does he do? He goes out and puts up a 100. 2 assists, 34 AA, to a 104. The cap is 100. So, with that 100, we are starting out the series. Can't do any better, obviously. Chris Brady put up a clean sheet. And what happened with the rest of the squad? Did we get a reward? They laid an egg. If you were with me on the first episode, my son was with me, and whenever I said about Denny Bwanga, he kind of laughed and spit. And he was right. It's a shame to waste this 100, the perfect here. But it is what it is. As far as, my draft, I couldn't really shuffle around anyone because you only get 2 swaps. I could buy more swaps, but there's no real reason for me to buy any swaps. I'd rather save my coins for other things. So we didn't get a reward. We waste the 150, the perfect 100. But could have I done anything better? Yes, I could have. Brian White is my other forward. If I put Brian White in there, he did get a decisive. I would have gotten the rewards. So that's a positive. Driussi got hurt before halftime, 43rd minute, with a tight hamstring. So he was not able to finish the match. That also happened. And it is what it is. Didn't get it done. But again, it's really hard. And this series is just going to be about trying to get rewards with this card. We'll see if I have to adjust it maybe a little bit if I want to maybe play MLS Pro, end up getting a team and then go from there. But at the moment, I would like to just, use the hill as my mic is going down. Sorry. But it is what it is. I'm pretty happy with the 100, and his value is up a little bit. So, I could just sell him, and then we'll call it a series, and, I made a little bit of money. But this is the episode 2. It was said that the Leagues Cup is going to be opened up, so you can play MLS. You can play semi-pro, you can play pro, which is great news. So I can keep making these episodes instead of waiting a full month. If you haven't already checked it out, I have a master guide to the Leagues Cup. I posted on my Twitter. It's on So Rare Set Piece, and it breaks down everything. It's very confusing, so I tried to make it as is easy to follow because for the next month, we're going to be really just watching this, and it's going to be great having matches pretty much every couple days and going through this. So that's what happened. Perfect 100. Which brings us to our next game week. So right now, as recording, midweek, obviously nothing's going on. So let's take a look at the semi-pro. I did make a couple changes here. With every team not playing, I could only make 2 swaps. I do have to play Kendall McIntosh. With this, and I'm going to tell everyone, there might be rotations, there might be goalie rotations. One thing that you want to look at, if they play in the All-Star game is Wednesday. Some teams play Friday. That's 2 days rest. It's a little bit sketchy to see if they'll start. So in my lineup predictions, I bumped everyone down a little bit, but it's not something to be too awfully worried about. It just might be maybe they play 60 minutes or they come off the bench. So keep that in mind for some of these All-Stars. But with this tournament being so big, a lot of teams are going to go all out and play all their studs. So I am going to play McIntosh. I hope he starts. He's not in a good matchup whatsoever at Cincy, but he's all I had. Brady is in the next game week, so can't do anything about it. Defense, I am going to be at this game, so Kai Wagner. As far as midfield, Hill, easy, lock him in. I'm going to go Carranza, do a little bit of a Philly stack here. You can only do 2 players per team as far as your amateur cards, your common cards, or I was thinking about, keeping my Gauzdog and going from there. And then I picked up a Hani Mukhtar just based on the matchup, Colorado Rapids. Not too worried about them. They don't concede very often, but I really like the outlook there. So I don't love my keeper. But everywhere else, I feel pretty good about. New England plays the Red Bulls, while I don't expect another 100 from Hill, and he is going to be at the All-Star game, so there is a little bit of added risk there. But for the series, we're playing him regardless. Even if he was 50% to play, we'd still have to play him. So that's episode 2. confirm that. And I mean, moving forward, hopefully we get a reward, but you can't really expect to get a reward from these. So at the time of recording, 200 rewards here, 2,300 entries. That's really tough to get one. We were just outside of it. Again, if I would have played Brian White, could have got there. But positives definitely for the first episode of the series. Hopefully it's only up from here. So hopefully you guys liked it. Smash that like button if you can. And tune in for episode 3 where hopefully we do a reward opening. I doubt it, but it's going to be fun either way. See you guys next time.